Keir Simmons, NBC News, London.
That's going to do it for us on this Wednesday night. I'm Lester Holt. For all of us at NBC News, thank you for watching and good night.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening, I'm Shad Olson. This is NewsCenter1 at 5:30. Well, some people in Rapid City may be in for some sticker shock. The Rapid City Council approving a 1.5% property tax hike that will bring an additional $225,000 into the city's coffers. Some members arguing last night the increase was needed so the city could maintain current services. Councilmember Jerry Wright says the city needs to keep up with the cost of inflation in order to keep city services running.
It's 1.5%. It's an increase, no doubt about it. But let's face it, our income is based on our tax system, and our tax system heavily relies upon property tax for things like police and fire, parks and streets and snow removal. And those are all pretty much essential services or services people want, and we need to pay for them.
But not everyone has been in agreement. Councilmember Steve Loretti says that he could not support raising taxes because he believes there has not been a case made to justify that tax increase. The fight to save South Dakota schools continuing today. The Blue Ribbon Task Force beginning another meeting earlier this morning. The first item on the agenda, closing and examining a new report on the employment trends for teachers and administrators in public. The report outlines how enrollments in public schools are projected to increase by over 7,000 students in the next 5 years. That would mean that the state needs 3,000 teachers in the next 5 years just to keep pace with growth and account for retirement. It is a tall order. State Representative and retired teacher Jacqueline Sly says that when it comes to discussing solutions to education and funding, quote, no idea is a bad idea, end quote. Sioux Falls School Superintendent Brian Maher also says it's important to begin by admitting that our local teachers are underpaid. Healthcare numbers are on the rise. Federal health leaders saying that close to 19,000 South Dakota residents signed up for and paid for health insurance plans under the Affordable Care Act. The federal report showing that 87.5% of those who secured plans in South Dakota qualified for the tax credit. That is higher than the national average of nearly 84%. A U.S. Supreme Court decision earlier this summer upheld insurance subsidies in all 50 states. The city of Spearfish being transformed into a capital for a day. Local groups including the Spearfish Area Chamber of Commerce and Black Hills State University welcoming South Dakota Governor Dennis Daugaard and his staff to the city today. Governor Daugaard says the city of Spearfish has a lot going for it right now.
Spearfish really is a combination of what people want. They want a beautiful outdoor environment. You've got that here. You want educational and cultural opportunities, and certainly Black Hills State University provides that. You want a strong and diverse economy, and Spearfish has that. It's a regional center for trade. It's got connection to the interstate. It's got a lot going for it, and you can tell as you look around, Spearfish is doing very well.
It was not all business for the governor today. A local cafe celebrating his visit with a sweet treat.
And we heard through the grapevine that his favorite dessert is angel food cake with strawberries and blueberries, a little red, white, and blue. So we're going to honor him and have that today and the rest of the week.
Food, fun, and of course the governor's stamp of approval. Spearfish certainly does have a lot going for it today. And here's a look at today's markets on Wall Street. And on this middle of the week, as quickly as the markets giveth, they taketh away today in large fashion. The Dow Jones losing 239 points, 16,254 as the roller coaster continues. The NASDAQ Composite down 55 to 47.57. The S&P down 27 to 1942. And gold down $14.50 today to $1,106.50 on this day of trade. Each year across the nation, September is the month when agencies encourage households, businesses, and communities to prepare and plan for emergencies. This Saturday in the parking lot of Pete Lean Memorial Field, Pennington County Emergency Management, along with partnering organizations, will host Disaster Awareness and Safety Day. That will start at 11 a.m., and the event will feature free food, fire trucks, and a canine unit. The National Weather Service will also be present with a tornado machine and raffling off a free weather radio.
different agencies. There's about 30 of them that are going to be there. All play a part in helping in the community in some way. Someone can bring their family. We're going to have free hot dogs, and just it gives you the ability to walk around. There'll be little activities at different booths. Just really fun, but hopefully learning that they get out of the day as well.
And all the events on September 12th are free and will run until 4 o'clock that afternoon. Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio joining us now with a look at the forecast. First thing that goes through my mind, Bob, is what is a tornado machine?
I can make a tornado in a bottle, a little bottle. But I've done that for some about fourth grade kids. But a tornado machine?
The glitter and the soap?
Yeah. And you get this thing going and you turn it upside down, and it's kind of like flushing the toilet a little bit. But that, it has the same effect. Kids love it. Fourth graders love it. I think adults are going to love this tornado machine, whatever in the world that is. I might have to go out there and see what it is.
It's not life-size, right?
I hope not. Wouldn't that be terrible?
Well,
oh my goodness!
They might have made a movie about that once or twice. I'm not sure.
They throw a couple of sharks into it, and we may have a movie. What do you think?
You read my mind, Bob.
Let's go to the radar. It's rather clear all across South Dakota, with the exception of southeastern South Dakota. You can see there just south of the Sioux Falls area, down in Yankton, Worthington had half dollar size hail. Larchwood, South Dakota, ping pong ball size hail. Yankton had some street flooding due to some heavy rains down there. But all that's clearing out. We expect a beautiful rest of the week right on into the weekend.
Summer's not over yet.
Not yet.
Still getting ping pong ball size hail. You know that there's still some left to be had. We'll be back with more details in Bob's forecast in just a bit. We're back with more news after the break, right here on News Center 1 at 5:30.
This is News Center 1 with Shad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
You know, in catering, word of mouth works great, but advertising on Mid-Continent worked wonders. Mid-Continent talked to me about my business, then put me on big networks that people like my customers watch. Now I look like a major player right next to national advertisers. Also, Mid-Continent knows I do other marketing. They don't ask for my whole budget. If you want to talk to new customers, talk to Mid-Continent.
Mid-Continent Business Solutions ad sales. See our work at midcontinent.biz.
The wig specialists at the Main Boutique have over 300 wigs in stock to choose from. Prices starting from $45. We specialize in hair loss due to medical and genetic conditions, servicing both men and women. Let our professional and experienced staff help you choose a wig or style. Private appointments available, private fitting rooms, and assistance with insurance billing. The wig specialists at the Main Boutique, located in Tuscany Square.
Your everyday banking should never interfere with your everyday life. Bank West puts you in control of your money, wherever you are and whenever you need it. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed.
Tickets on sale for September 29th and 30th at GotMine.com, 1-800-GOT-MINE, the Silverado Franklin, and the Civic Center box office.
Tonight, it's the last comic standing season finale.
It's an amazing feeling.
A comic's life will be changed forever. Forever. Plus, the $250K can't hurt.
I actually need to win it twice to pay off the bills I have.
The last comic standing season finale, tonight on NBC.
I've been a detective a long time. I'm pretty good at it.
Game over. I'm going in. Negative.
I'd like to speak to the man in charge.
That would be me.
A new season of The Mysteries of Laura, Wednesday, September 23rd on NBC.
Drive Granite Automotive.
Well, as we know, fall means football season, and News Center 1's Monica Davis hits the field tonight to get the lowdown on a classic South Dakota rivalry.
How the team prepares is just as important as how the coaches prepare. I spoke with both coaches from Mines and Black Hills State to see how they're gearing up for the big game.
Just kind of everything's kind of amplified a little bit. Everything's kind of a little bit more, and it adds that aura to it. You know, that rivalry of, you know, who has the home state trophy, who's going to get it. You know, right now it's in our possession, and we want to keep it that way.
South Dakota School of Mines versus Black Hills State, a rivalry dating back over a century.
Pretty unique rivalry. I mean, it's one of the longest rivalries in all of college football. It's the longest rivalry in Division II football. So this will be the year it's played for the 130th time. You know, very unique situation. The other rivalries, you're talking East Coast schools from a long time ago. So to have that right here in the Black Hills and the amount of times it's been played, and certainly each team won that home state trophy, it's very, very unique.
The Black Hills Brawl is the first game circled on the schedule, and the home state trophy sweetens the deal just a little bit.
The kids, you know, that's what they play for. I mean, that home state trophy, to lift it up after the game. You know, it's on our Facebook page. That's a picture of the seniors last year. You know, everybody wants to be that senior group that walked off of that game with the trophy in hand, and it was with Black Hills State football for that next year and going into the next game. And I know, I'll guarantee you, Stacy Collins and the people at Mines feel the same way. You know, when you don't have it, it's something you are wanting, and when you do have it, it's something you want to cherish and you want to keep.
And it's not just the teams that are excited for the game. Alumni come back to the Black Hills from across the country to see who will take home the trophy.
When I got hired, all they asked me about was this game. Every year when I see alumni, and our alumni spread out all over the United States, they don't ask about any other games, they ask about this game. So it's huge on that piece. Their eyes are going to find out who that winner is of the home state trophy.
With boosters coming in, and first thing they ask is, hey, when's the Tech game? You know, what do you think about Tech?
The fans are ready for the game, but what about the football players?
I'm not going to have to say much. That's a peek through all week long. We get ready. By the time we walk on this field, the hay's in the barn. So we work through that process really through doubles, through winter conditioning. I promise you, if they got to get up for that game, they probably shouldn't be here.
And the rivalry sets the tone for the rest of the season.
When you can come out of that game with that momentum of a rival game, I think it really adds a lot to your season.
And speaking of football, everyone wants to weigh in on the Deflategate controversy involving Patriots quarterback Tom Brady, and that includes people at Black Hills State University. Next Thursday, Chang Ki Jung, a physics professor at the State University of New York at Stony Brook, will deliver a presentation on what physics got to do with sports. An expert in sports physics, Jung was called several times to discuss the Deflategate controversy. Young says that many seemingly impossible plays can be explained using basic physics, and that event will be jointly sponsored by the Sanford Underground Research Facility and Black Hills State University. Perfect football weather across the Black Hills today. Bob Riggio in next with your fully inflated forecast.
Ready?
Oil change, then tire place, then brake shop.
See you next week.
Taking care of your car shouldn't take over your life. From oil to repairs, Meineke's your one-stop shop. Come in now for a basic oil change for just $14.95. Meineke, on with life.
Light up your home with Patriot Lighting and Menards. This Afton 3-light pendant features an oil-rubbed bronze finish and includes 3 vintage-style bulbs. $79. Or pick up this Briarwood 3-light vanity with crystal accents. It comes in a chrome finish, $89. Update your floors with Great Lakes hardwood flooring. It's beautiful and features a 50-year finish warranty. 3-inch pre-finished honey or red oak is $369 a square foot. 4-inch hand-sculpted hickory is only $529 a square foot.
Save big money at Menards.
What can you count on these days? Absolutely, always, 100% count on. Sunrise and sunset, friends and family. And then there's the AAA tow truck. If only auto insurance could be that dependable. Oh wait, it is. Welcome to insurance the AAA way. Friendly, helpful, and just as dependable as everything else AAA does.
You've certainly put in the effort. You started from scratch and have made something that you want to see last well into the future. Maybe someday you'll call it a legacy, but for now, you've just got to get the bread out, the door open, and the bills paid. Having someone at your side who understands where you've been and where you want to go can make all the difference. Small business success? It's bigger than banking. It's you and I together.
It's Fearless Fisher's Labor Day sale. Through Saturday at all 3 Fisher stores, everything's on sale. And they're going to let you take your brand new furniture purchases home and you won't pay a penny in interest charges with 52 months no interest financing. That's right, you'll pay no interest till January 2020 on furniture purchases and 28 months financing on TVs and appliances. Keep your checks, keep your cash, and keep your credit card. Because you can buy new furniture for your home with 52 months no interest. But hurry, the Labor Day sale ends Saturday at all 3 Fisher stores on West Main and Rapid City. Fearless prices, football fields of selection.
Ready?
Oil change, then tire place, then brake shop.
See you next week.
Taking care of your car shouldn't take over your life. From oil to repairs, Meineke's your one-stop shop. Come in now for a basic oil change for just $14.95. Meineke, on with life.
This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is NewsCenter1 weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Let me start off with the weather almanac. 80 was a high temperature today. 79 is normal, right about normal. Remember last Friday, Saturday, temperatures well above normal. Well, now we're seeing these temperatures a little closer to normal. That's what we expect for the remainder of this week into the weekend. A little closer to that normal temperature. 7:24, sun will be coming up. 7:14, the sun will be setting. Daylight less and less and less, folks. 79 out at the airport. We have sunny skies at the present time. Winds are generally out of the north at 8. And over in Spearfish, capital of the day, sunny skies for the governor there. 68 was their high temperature, and winds are out of the north at around 3, gusts 18 miles per hour. Here are the high temperatures across the country. Let's look off to the east. That's where it's still warm all up and down the eastern tier states. 94 D.C., 90 Raleigh, 89 New York City. But cooler temperatures in the northern plains, the upper Midwest, 70 up there in Minneapolis, 77 in Fargo. Not too terribly bad. Look at Sacramento, though, 102 over in California. That's hot. It's at 95 in Phoenix, 90 in Albuquerque. Here's the big picture. I got to back up just a little bit. Here's all the action right out here, all up and down the East Coast. That's where the cool front is. And we got some of those strong thunderstorms, southeastern South Dakota. I've already mentioned that. You can see some strong thunderstorms down over east central Nebraska at the present time. Cooler temperatures tomorrow, folks, and some clouds. We'll probably have mostly cloudy to cloudy skies tomorrow, but temperatures, because of the clouds, we're expecting some temperatures to be cooler than what they were today. And we have this little cool front that's going to push on through. That's going to help cool things down just slightly and keep our temperatures right at or slightly below normal tomorrow. And then on Friday, this high pressure still in control of our weather, so expecting another great day on Friday. Matter of fact, right on through the weekend, it's going to be rather nice. All along the front, though, they can expect some showers and thunderstorms from the Great Lakes all the way down to Mississippi, Arkansas, even down into Louisiana. So that's where the strong thunderstorms are expected to be on Friday. Here's the weather map for tomorrow. I stop it at 4 p.m. I just want to point out the fact that there's a possibility we could have some passing showers and thunderstorms during right now it looks like during the late afternoon, around 3, 4, 5 p.m. These things will be moving through rather quickly with all of the clouds and then clearing out by Friday. But these cool temperatures are expected to stay with us into Friday. And then we'll begin to see a little bit of a warm-up Saturday and Sunday. Speaking of temperatures, here are those high temperatures across the state. 82 in Aberdeen, 77 Madison, 83 Pierre, that Philip the same, 82 up there in Faith, and Pine Ridge also 82 degrees. With all the clouds, I look for some cooler temperatures around our neck of the woods. 66 Spearfish tomorrow, 64 in Custer. So temperatures definitely cooler tomorrow. As a matter of fact, all across South Dakota. Today we had a whole slew of 70s. Now we're beginning to see a whole slew of 60s in the middle to upper 60s across the state. And then Friday, temperatures warm up just a little bit, not much. 69 Buffalo, 66 in Spearfish, and you can see these 60s again pretty well locked in all across the state. Here's our forecast for the Black Hills area for Thursday. There it is right there, 72 in Buffalo, 72 in Phillip. And you can see quite a bit of cloudiness and then a passing shower. So we're going to put that in there as well tomorrow afternoon, late tomorrow afternoon. Elsewhere, 66 Hill City, 71 Sturgis, 72 Belle Fourche. The forecast for tonight, 51 for the overnight low, partly cloudy and mild, and one more pleasant evening, another one. We'll chalk it up, put it on the books. 73 tomorrow, folks. Definitely a little bit cooler than today. Mostly cloudy to cloudy skies, and we'll look for those possibility that passing Late afternoon, shower, thunderstorm. Maybe a lingering shower tomorrow night, 48. And again, we'll go with mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies. 7-day forecast. 70 on Friday, where temperatures are below normal, well below normal. Then we're back to near normal on a Saturday, and then 90 on Sunday. We're going to warm it up. And then temperatures just all over the place, pretty much like the stock market through the weekend into the early part of next week. ClickBigDeals.com. We don't have one. Go to ClickBigDeals.com. If you haven't signed up, oh boy, you've been missing out on some great deals. You need to go there and sign right on up and be available for the next big deal.
Coolest thing's been, 90 is going to feel awfully warm.
Oh, I think so.
We'll be ready for that. Golf tips coming up next.
You know, Perkins isn't just about breakfast. There's a whole other side to them. Take their Great Plates menu, over a dozen delicious items from $4 to $8. My favorite is the new Double Catch, $8. Breakfast and a whole lot more. It all comes together at Perkins.
Do you have a hard time with decisions? Is your favorite color all the colors mixed together? When you take multiple choice tests, do you just fill in all the above for every answer? Because who even really knows? Then Arby's new sliders are for you. 5 fun sandwiches for $1.29 each. Arby's, we have the meats.
From small to tall, we do it all at Loftus Dental, 4004 Jackson Boulevard.
It's your opportunity for a new career. Attend the Rushmore Honda Career Fair Saturday, September 12th from 9 till noon at the Hilton Garden Inn on Mall Drive. We're growing, moving to a brand new facility, and looking for motivated people who can deliver top-notch service to our customers. We need sales associates, service, lube and auto body technicians, customer service reps, and administrative staff. To learn more, attend our career fair on Saturday from 9 till noon at the Hilton Garden Inn on Mall Drive, or apply online at rushmorehonda.com.
You know, Perkins isn't just about breakfast. There's a whole other side to them. Take their Great Plates menu, over a dozen delicious items from $4 to $8. My favorite is the new Double Catch, $8. Breakfast and a whole lot more. It all comes together at Perkins.
Well, have you found yourself trapped in the sand? We've got more tips to get you out of the tight spot in tonight's JR's Golf Tips. Welcome, JR's Golf Tips. I'm Bob Riggio. With me, JR Hamblett, PGA golf professional here at Arrowhead Country Club. JR, today we're going to talk about longer bunker shots.
Right. So
and how you pick the ball off of the sand.
Right. So in the first two segments, we did basic bunker shot, a little longer bunker shot last time. Now we're going to talk about what you hear the commentators talk about being the most difficult shot is that 40 to 60 yard bunker shot that you're actually picking the ball and not blasting it. So those are the two terms you hear used. So here I don't have my sand wedge anymore. I've got my 54 and my 48. So these are the two clubs that you're probably going to be hitting this shot with.
Less
if
loft.
not less. Yeah, if not less.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go for the gap wedge for starters, which is a 54 degree. And I've got that 40 to 60 yard range. Now I'm not going to be 30 degrees off of the target line anymore. I'm going to go ahead and square up to this shot and make sure that I don't have any tension in my forearms. And I'm going to pick this ball. I'm going to make sure I cock my wrists a little bit, keep my lower body relaxed and not tense, and just try to pick this ball right off the sand, something like that, and get that ball going a further distance. So it's a scary shot. You don't want to take too much sand, but you want to get it going at least in the neighborhood of the distance you're trying to hit it.
Would you use the same procedures if you're in a fairway bunker and you want to hit it 150 yards?
Well, then it becomes a full swing, and we're gonna touch on that in another segment.
Good.
But in this segment, it's probably the most important thing is you keep the tension out of your forearms and pick it off the sand.
Yeah, and then line up with your target.
And you're going to
don't
square
come
up
off.
to the target.
Square up to the target. All right.
that.
Thanks a lot, JR. All right, join us next week on JR's Golf Tip.
Anytime, any size. Only 99 cents. Fountain drinks at Common Sense. Ice cold refreshment, up to 52 gigantic ounces, only 99 cents. Pick your favorite soda and pick your favorite size. It's only 99 cents. And you can even add one of our flavor shots to make your fountain drink uniquely yours. Ice cold refreshment in your choice of flavors and your choice of size. You're living the dream. Anytime, any size. Your choice of fountain drink soda, only 99 cents. Refreshment is yours at Common Sense.
Papa Murphy's pizzas are hot because you bake all those fresh pizza ingredients in your own oven. And you can taste the difference. When it cools a little, of course. Fill your table with an almost too hot Papa's Perfect Pizza. The best combination of half premium pepperoni, half Hawaiian. Just $9 for a large. Fresh made, fresh baked. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
Fisher Home Galleries carries some of the finest brand name furniture in America and is home to the exclusive Flex Steel Gallery. With upholstered styles and your choice of over 1,500 designer fabrics to choose from, you will be able to create your own dream home at the guaranteed lowest prices in South Dakota. And best of all, the beauty and comfort is made to last. The Flex Steel Blue Steel seat spring and frame are guaranteed for a lifetime. Invest in better quality furniture at Fisher Home Galleries, where beautiful homes begin. On West Main and Rapid City.
Ram has the best towing, the best torque, the best payload, or the best fuel economy.
Baby, let's ride, chase a little sunset.
So your summer can be one wild ride.
Baby, let's ride.
Now, well-qualified buyers can get 0% APR for 72 months. Get 0% APR plus $4,000 total bonus cash on Ram 1500 Bighorn or Laramie Crew Cab models in stock the longest.
Drive Granite Automotive.
Well, today is National Teddy Bear Day, in case you didn't know, and News Center 1's Anya Mueller wants to help us celebrate South Dakota style.
The thought of organizing 9,136 teddy bears might seem unbearable to most. But for Jackie Miley, it's a labor of love. Jackie shares that she never had a teddy bear growing up, so as an adult she made a Build-A-Bear, and that started her passion for collecting these furry friends. And when she had twice as many bears as the population of Hill City, she contacted the Guinness World Book of Records for an official count. Since then, she's broken her own record numerous times for the largest teddy bear collection. In the museum, you'll find rows and rows of bears that traveled from all over the U.S. states and 27 other countries, each with a special story.
I would describe it as an adventure of childhood memories. They walk through and it brings back how Mom had to replace eyes with buttons, mend seams, patch them, but it brings back childhood memories for a lot of people.
So I worked my way through Bearland, and it didn't take me long to do some reminiscing of my own.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
I'm Snuggles. Here's one of my favorites, Teddy Ruxpin. I was so into Care Bears. Jackie says the support for Teddy Bear Town from the community is exceptional and arguably helped put Hill City on the map. For many of the donors and museum goers, teddy bears hold a special place in their heart.
Well, since 1902 when it became a teddy bear, it has just been one of the most popular childhood toys. It's something they can cuddle at night or when they're scared. I wish I would have had one as a kid, but I didn't. It's just one of the most popular toys in the world.
Oh, let it be your teddy bear.
Yeah, Jackie down in Hill City, she's been famous for a long time.
Yeah.
Quite the collection.
I don't know if the people know this, but Hill City High School, they're the only high school in the nation that's allowed to use Smokey the Bear as their mascot. Did you know that?
Absolutely true.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's another tie-in with bears.
Got the waiver from the USDA,
Yes.
the Forest Service, to be able to do that. So
because all the kids were out there fighting a forest fire many years ago. Good for them. All right, let's look at the 7-day. 73 tomorrow, 70 on Friday. We're going to warm it up a little bit this weekend.
That'll do it for us right here at 5:30. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight at 10.
I am Regional Health because I help our patients get the care they need and deserve.
Our whole team, everybody has the same goal in mind, best care possible, and that's what I try to do.
We know that we've made a huge difference. We've touched their lives and we've touched the future.
I am Regional Health.
I am Regional Health.
I am Regional Health.
This is for all the 9-to-5ers, the 5-to-9ers, the third shifters, and all the hardworking people across America. When you're off the clock, you deserve high quality without the high price tag. Now you can make your hard-earned dollars go further during the final days of the Labor Day sale at Furniture Row. Now's the time to enhance all your comforts of home and score some big savings on all the designs you love. Plus, get 0% interest until 2021. The Labor Day sale ends Thursday, September 17th.
Taste it, crunch it, smack it, love it, break it, dip it, eat it, yum. All these colorful and tasty fruits and veggies are grown right here in South Dakota. When you eat more, you get more. More energy, more vitamins, more minerals, more color, more smiles. So taste it, crunch it, smack it, love it, break it, dip it, eat it, yum. September is Fruit and Veggie Month. Ask for South Dakota grown. More matters.
Music is so powerful, and to watch people achieve things right before your eyes, it's magic.
We love you.
It's real. It's real.
You brought me to tears.
I had it all, and it was all taken away. This is my second chance.
This is the magic. This is why we do it.
The Voice returns Monday, September 20th.